What a week it has been in the world of sports entertainment, folks. We start with some major news involving the architect of WWE, Mr. Vince McMahon. In a recent documentary, Mr. McMahon expressed his frustration with WWE. He believes the company has not given Hulk Hogan the proper respect he deserves, especially regarding a final grand send-off. Mr. McMahon feels that Hogan's last appearance on Monday Night Raw was not handled correctly. He stated that WWE owes the Hulkster a more significant tribute, a moment befitting a legend who helped build this industry into the global phenomenon it is today. It's a powerful statement from the man who knows Hogan better than almost anyone. For those who may not know, Hulk Hogan is one of the most iconic figures in WWE history. His Hulkamania era in the 1980s took professional wrestling into the mainstream, creating millions of new fans around the world. However, his career has also been marked by controversy. A number of years ago, Hogan was involved in a scandal over racist remarks he had made. This led to WWE temporarily removing him from the Hall of Fame and severing ties with him for a period. It was a difficult time for the WWE Universe and for everyone involved in the company that he helped make famous. In the documentary, Mr. McMahon addressed this controversy directly. He defended his decision to eventually bring Hogan back into the WWE family in 2018. He explained that while the comments Hogan made were unforgivable, he believes he knows the real man. Mr. McMahon stated that he knew Hogan wasn't truly a racist person despite having said racist things. He acknowledged that Hogan paid a significant price for his words, and that the initial decision to remove him from the Hall of Fame was the correct one at the time. It's a complex situation, and Mr. McMahon's comments add another layer to this ongoing story. The core of Mr. McMahon's frustration seems to be about legacy and loyalty. He feels that WWE, the company he built, should have done more to honor a figure as pivotal as Hulk Hogan. He was reportedly not invited to recent tribute shows for the Hulkster, which only deepened his disappointment. This public declaration of his feelings has certainly sent shockwaves through the industry. It raises questions about how WWE will handle the legacies of its most iconic and sometimes controversial superstars in the future. The WWE Universe will surely be watching to see if a proper Hulk Hogan send-off ever comes to fruition. The drama continues as we shift our focus to the current roster, specifically the Women's World Champion, Naomi. Fans were surprised when her scheduled match against the incredible Io Sky on Raw was suddenly cancelled. It was announced that Naomi was not medically cleared to compete, which immediately sparked concern and speculation among the WWE Universe. Whenever a champion is unable to defend their title, it creates a great deal of uncertainty. Everyone is hoping for the best for Naomi, who has worked so hard to get back to the top of the women's division and has been an absolutely phenomenal champion. Following the announcement, rumors began to circulate backstage. While nothing has been confirmed by WWE or Naomi herself, there is talk that she might be pregnant. If these rumors are true, it would be wonderful news for her and her husband, Jimmy USO. However, it would also mean a long absence from the ring and would require her to relinquish the Women's World Championship. For now, these are just rumors, and reports that the title has already been vacated are false. Naomi and Jimmy are scheduled to appear on a podcast with Stephanie McMahon soon, where we all hope she will provide an update on her status. Speaking of legendary careers, we have an update on the one and only John Cena. For months, it has been widely reported that Cena's final match would take place at a Saturday night's main event special on December 13, 2025. This was set to be a historic night, a final farewell to one of the greatest of all time. However, new reports suggest there might be a change of plans. The potential new date for this monumental retirement match could be December 27, 2025. This date is significant because it is the same night as a major pay-per-view for another promotion, AEW. This potential move has the wrestling world buzzing. Some might remember that WWE recently scheduled a premium live event to go head-to-head with AEW's All Out, a move that was described as a one-time occurrence for 2025. If Cena's final match is indeed moved to counter-program a rival show, it would be a massive statement. It shows that even in retirement, John Cena remains one of the biggest draws in the entire industry. His final bow is not just a match, it's a major event, and WWE is clearly planning to make it as impactful as possible, no matter which date it lands on. The sudden absence of Naomi has had a ripple effect on creative plans, particularly for the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Fans have noticed growing tension between Asuka and her former tag team partner, Io Sky. This was the beginning of a planned heel turn for Asuka, a slow transformation back to the more dangerous and unpredictable competitor we know she can be. The original idea was for this storyline to be a slow burn, developing over many weeks to build the drama and anticipation. It would have allowed the story to breathe and create maximum emotional impact for the WWE Universe. However, with Naomi unexpectedly pulled from her match on Raw, WWE had to think fast. According to reports from PW Insider Elite, the decision was made to accelerate Asuka's heel turn. What was meant to unfold over a month or more is now happening much more quickly. This change was made to fill the void left in the women's division storyline and create an immediate and compelling new direction. While a slow burn can be effective, sometimes a sudden, shocking turn can be just as exciting. The WWE Universe is now on high alert, watching Asuka's every move. Another superstar whose future is shrouded in mystery is the ominous Karrion Kross. Recently, a We Want Kross movement began trending, with fans showing their support at live events. Interestingly, there were reports that some of these signs were confiscated by security at Raw, even though other signs remained visible on camera. This has led to conflicting information about his status with the company. The situation is so unclear that even people within WWE seem to have different ideas about what is happening. It's a truly puzzling scenario for a superstar with such a unique presence. The belief among many in the WWE locker room is that Kross's departure is all part of an elaborate storyline, or what we call a work. They expect him to make a dramatic return at some point. However, sources within the WWE corporate offices are reportedly under the impression that he is genuinely gone from the company. This disconnect is highly unusual and has only fueled more speculation. Is this a brilliant, multi-layered story playing out, or is there legitimate confusion about his contract? Only time will tell, but the name Karrion Kross is on everyone's lips. Tick-tock. In sports entertainment, the line between storyline and reality can often become blurred, and that was certainly the case with World Heavyweight Champion Seth freakin' Rollins. At SummerSlam, Rollins appeared to fake an injury in a clever strategy to win the title. While it was a brilliant move that secured him the championship, the angle has reportedly caused some discontent backstage. According to several sources, the way the storyline played out left a bad taste in the mouth of many employees and fellow superstars. They felt that Rollins had worked the entire locker room, blurring the lines of trust. This sentiment was echoed by figures like Logan Paul and Nikki Bella, who commented on how convincing the entire performance was. While fans appreciate the dedication to storytelling, it seems this particular angle hit a little too close to home for those who put their bodies on the line every single night. In a profession where real injuries are a constant risk, using a fake one in such a high-stakes scenario has clearly sparked a debate backstage about what is and isn't acceptable in the pursuit of a championship. It's a testament to Rollins' skill as a performer, but also a reminder of the unique pressures within the locker room. On the subject of real injuries, we have an update on Dirty Dominic Mysterio. For a while, many fans believed his recent absence from the ring was just part of his character's storyline, perhaps avoiding a match. However, Dominic revealed on a podcast that his injury was very real. He suffered 2 dislocated lower ribs, a painful injury that required him to take time off to heal properly. We are happy to report that he has since made a full recovery and is back to causing chaos in WWE. We also learned that Ashanti the Adonis's time with WWE has come to an end, as his contract simply expired. He was not released and is free to compete elsewhere immediately. Finally, in a story that reminds us that danger in this business isn't limited to the superstars, legendary WWE referee Charles Robinson was recently hospitalized. In a very unusual incident, he was bitten by a bat. Charles, who has been a fixture in WWE for decades, shared the news himself on social media. Thankfully, he appeared to be in good spirits and is receiving the care he needs. It's a wild story, but we are all sending our best wishes to him for a speedy recovery. From champions to referees, the action never stops, and we will be here to bring you all the updates.